Yeah. Alright. I think we're kind of ready to go. Let's see. Hang on. And voila. Yes, we're back. YouTube, it's been a while, but it's nice to be back. Right, it's been since Monday, but it's been since last Wednesday, since we had this guy out. And look how pretty we are today. Guess why? That's right. I may or may not be recording a bunch of things right now. I had a huge brainstorming session with my production goblin, and, altogether MVP of everything, my wife. And we've got a few things coming up. Now, naturally, you have to look pretty for that, because apparently the YouTubes, they like it when people actually look pretty. My god, what is wrong with my... Okay, the description decided it wanted to bork itself. Not even surprised. Let me see, so... What are we looking at here? Oh, this is the other one. Whoops. So, I was thinking of just warming up, trying some almost single-take shots of, almost like some single takes of, and just straight through, trying to perform, like, one-man band stuff today, because, you know what, honestly, I feel like it. I just feel whimsical. I feel like having fun. But you know, it always helps if you have the right sheet music in front of you. And yes, that's right, we have a violin in our arms today. Hang on, gotta get this to fit to page. There we go, much better. And from here, yeah, we've got the full cembalo. Excellent. Where did we begin last time? Alright, we had pretty much the whole thing up to there, yes. But the only problem, okay, so I ran into a slight problem last time with Correlli, because last time, unfortunately, I do not play the cello, and there's a rather significant cello part in a lot of these Concerto Grossi. So I was a little bit out of luck. Ooh, what if we just skip straight to movement 2? You know, the one that goes, let's see if we're in tune, actually. I have not checked. Let's find out. Oh. Yeah, that's right. We're starting with the violin today. It's going to be weird. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to have to test this with the orbo later, so we'll see. But it sounds good so far. So I'm thinking about the... So I could, it's probably a smart idea to begin with this with the continuo, because I've tried to do this with just violin to start, and it's always been more than a little hectic and not quite on. So let's get to that. Let's see, hang on. Yes, where were we? Run! My son got scared. My son being the cat. For some reason, one of my cats, the one that grew up with me playing all this nonsense, she's perfectly cool with and adores everything musical. Like, she will be the rudest of interrupters because she wants to nuzzle the hell out of one or the other of my instruments. Happens constantly. The other one, the boy, he's more of a special case, where he's terrified of anything that makes noise that's not a human. Or cat in his eyes, you know. There we go. Now we're all set. But it's a... what would that be? So it goes with... right. Yes. That's the one. Yep. That's a weird one. So. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Yeah, so let's do it. So the only one that I don't want to do as a one-off, once through, is the continuo, because that would be what they call in the biz a hot mess. So good. We're in a good spot right now. We've got the pedal, we're good. So how are we going to look for the rest of this? Alright, cool. Oh, yes, that's right. Silly me. You know what? Let's do this. There we go. There we go. I'm sure that's actually a lot better. Let's see. This can actually be... You know, that's locked, isn't it? No, it's not. So let's grab this. Yeah, now we're talking. There we go. Ignore the man behind the curtain. This can come over here. I have more Reaper, you have more music, and more me. Well, hot damn. Here we go. Alright, cool. I think... Oh. Right. Cameras. You know, sometimes your man here, he forgets how cameras work. So, welcome one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Just chilling. We're going to make some music. Let's do it. So, Correlli, let's go. Movement 2. Because, yeah, we're going to skip the tuning string for the moment. Pretty solid. And then it goes and then yeah. Cool. I feel good. Oh, especially with that breeze. I don't know about y'all, but it's been so nice out. Just enjoying the sweet, cool airs. Oh, I've been boiling for the longest time, so this is just the best. Alright. We're doing it. This could get really wacky, this could get really weird, but we're gonna do it. So first, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do the thing we all always love. Hang on. Yeah, this is gonna be a la cicada. Yes, let's do it. A la cicada, take 1. We need a better foundation, don't we? Yeah, as I said, the violins are gonna be all just one take. But not the orbo. No, the orbo has standards, you understand. That was a good warm-up round. The reason I say warm-up run is purely for the simple reason that we forgot that we had to turn pages. Page turning a la cicada. That's the name. Take 3. Bugger all. You know what? Roll with it. Almost. Alright. I promise take 4, folks, will be the last one. Damn it. Now, if I could just learn how to use the tools in front of me. Here we go. How is everybody this evening? I hope we're all enjoying the ramshackle Correlli. See, there we go. There we go. See, we have technology. We use the technology. Let's go. A la cicada. Take 4. Jesus, I don't want to get into double digits here. Something or other. That's always a good start. Let's see. How do we do? Yeah, we'll just go from there. Right here. Perfect. We'll jam it together, no problem. Just forgot again. Anyhow, while I'm getting that little piece of nonsense all sorted, how is everybody this evening? Here we go. Alright, cicadas, give me power. Yeah, that's the first part, the entire thing, and then we'll actually get that second part in. I think we can do it, because the continuo looks pretty simple there. Let's do it. Here we go. Yeah, perfect. So, as I was saying, I hope everybody's having a phenomenal evening so far. I know I am. We just had some lovely yucca-jung, I've got some excellent tea, and oh, there goes that breeze again. So damn good. Let's make sure this lines up nicely, shall we? All good except for that note. I'm rolling with it because I feel like playing the violin too. There we go, start here. Good. I'll get rid of this. Perfect. And now, be gone, Norbo. I'm gonna listen to myself in just a moment. Oh, here we go. Orbo down. Believe it or not, the Orbo is actually somewhat safe on the floor for the moment because there's very little foot traffic, barring those little footsteps of kitties. So, we're going to switch tracks. Alright, now we're ready for the violin. Let's do this. Alright, so, back we go, back we go. So we kept that to... This will do very nicely. Cool. Off we go to the races. Oh, I can't count, can I? Take two. Time. Here we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Bloody bikes. There we go. Feeling good. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we said we're going to try to do it in as few takes as we can. Here we go. Oh no, Callie. Oh no. Oh no. Here she comes. Callie. Oh Jesus. Alright. Yep. It's happening, people. Oh God. Alright. Here she is. This is the little musical cat. She just needs the violin. She loves it. Yes. I'm sure you can hear the purring. Hi, Callie. There we go. Excuse me. That goes there. Oh, no, you can't have that. No, we still have some stew, and no, it is not good for cats, especially ones with oxalate crystals. I'm sorry, Callie. Out of here. Go away. Go away. I love you, but out of here. Go. No, 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 no. You can't have the violin. Yes, welcome to the formerly music stream, now cat stream. Hey. Go on, Callie. No, no soup, no violin. I need them both. Thank you. My soup is for laters. This is for now. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Back to the musics. Where were we? Yes. All right, let's record. We need to get this back here. Oh, there we go. So the nice thing is we don't actually need to worry about the cello part because it's actually just doubling the continuo. So we're already halfway there. We just need the second violin now. Let's get it to it. There we go. Feeling good. Yes, I am. See, the thing is, I'm starting to realize that the tremolo part has no markings whatsoever, so that's why we're missing some majors, some minors, in the continuo part. So what I'm going to do, and this may be rather problematic, I'm actually going to finish recording the violins, and then I'm going to go back and redo the continuo with the right major minors, because that's just embarrassing. So let's investigate this for a moment, shall we? What we've got here, we've got a couple interesting issues. So the second violin is doing like very typical Correlli stuff, but I feel like there's some dissonances I'm not understanding here. Because look, if we look here, right, at the, what was it, third measure, right here in 35, like, in theory, it's saying we both violins trill on the second beat. That makes sense, but if we do something that has the first violin trilling like this, and the second trilling like this, it's not going to be that beautiful double trill. It's not going to be that. It's going to be more not as great, right? So I think the misread that I'm doing is actually kind of right, unfortunately. So it means we just kind of have to, you know, edit the editor, as it were. Who edits the editor? That's the real question. So let's see. How do we want to do this? All right, yeah, I think I will take the second one more time just because, like, I was getting confused with the sheer number of what I would call misprints, or I guess the editor would call changes, but I don't know. I feel like the editor here is not terribly intelligent. Sometimes they are, but not this one. So, to one and all, by the way, welcome to the stream where we do 1 takes in 7 takes. Let's go. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes. Alright. So with that, the second had its problems, sure. But with that, we're actually going to go grab the orbode because I think here's where we're going to solve some problems. Because who knew it's not just a happy-go-lucky major thing in 3, honestly. Oh. Alright, cool. Let's go. As we were. Ah! Bugger! There we go. Oy. Yeah, sometimes I am just a mess. Please don't mind me. There we go. So that goes there. This goes here. Excellent. Now, Orbo. We're actually going to record in this track so we can kind of ignore the other one. Alright. Wish us luck, folks. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to just start recording here way early. Get in here.
There we go.
Yes.
Feeling good.
Please do write me. Have I been misunderstanding this the entire time? Hang on. Alright, so the one great risk with doing it this way, in such a way that you guys can actually read it, is I am not always able to myself. Ah. You know, I may just try to do it this way, just because it's been a little ridiculous otherwise. Alright, let's try it again. So, just to give this a run by itself, at the old 110% magnification. Could do those thirds, but I don't want to. See, and here's the other problem. It's, the way that it tabs the page is not always great. So in fact, let me see if I can just do it at 100%. Yeah, 100 will do. Cool. Alright, here we go. Let's do it!
There we go. Feeling good.
Yeah. Yes, darling.
Have you seen the cat?
No. Where is he? Oh, good God, is he in the case?
He's in the case.
I love it. Hang on, I wonder. Can we see? Look at him. Tell me he's not precious.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, hi, Arky. Oh. Yeah.
I have to take a picture, but my phone's dead.
Nice. Right here, I'm honestly just torturing my poor listeners because this has been going so weird. With that, I might even just switch gears. I might. I'm going to give it one more honest shot, and then we're switching gears if it doesn't work, because this is just insane. Cool. There we go. Much better. I really need to change my mouse sensitivity. Bloody hell. Cool. That did it. Now I'm proud. More than I was. Cool. Now this needs to go. Right there. Alright. I think we're onto something. Oh, bugger all. Yes, he's a professional. I swear he is. There we go. Excellent. Much better. Yes. I really need to change my mouse sensitivity. Bloody hell. One day. Good. Watch this. You want to see something cool? Here we go. Get rid of that. Okay. We'll shorten that by about yay much. Bugger. Bugger. See, that's exactly the one spot that's broken. Alright, cool. Alright, fine. You know, we're out. That's right. Oh. Alright, Correlli, I yield. Tonight you have beaten me. But I will come back, and we will win. Alright, so you know what that means. We're just gonna chill. Cool. Yes. Let's see, so that can go away. We're gonna actually get some music. Now I'm back. Excellent. Whew. Gotta have some tea after that. That was a... that was a bit of a mess, wasn't it? Alright, now, in that case, let's switch it up. Do something that's a little more, how shall we say, palatable? I think something French. I'm feeling French. I've done enough Italian. I've got no call for French because everybody wants Italian or they want, you know, some nonsensical, like, English. How barbaric can you be, am I right? But if we go in here and grab... Yes. I think we need some nice vise. Yes. There we go. That's the one. Alright, let's get this properly fit so y'all can see. Where is it? There it is. Excellent. Now me, I need to go away slightly. Excellent. Too much. There we go. Yes. Alright, so what are we thinking? I'm thinking something in G major. Yeah. let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, the G major suite was so good. So if we go in here for Visé, we need the Prélude du Même, whatever that is. So welcome one and all. This was a Concerto Grosso one-man band stream, but some days you win, some days Correlli wins, you know what I mean? And today, Correlli won, so we're actually moving on. We're just going to play some pretty music because I feel like just playing pretty music and not having to wrangle some bloody recording technology. Here we go. That's right, this is my stream, and I can be a tyrant. But I do hope you enjoy, because... Slight tuning break, here we go. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, breaking it out, just kicking it old school, just with the theorbo doing the thing. Almost there. Almost there. At least the F sharp, or the F, is the one that's sort of kind of the most tunable on my instrument. I am going to hazard a strong kind of on that statement. There we go. Much better. Alright, here we go. Yes, much better. See, I promise, he's actually a musician. He kind of knows what he's doing. But welcome one and all. To those of you who are coming in and out, you are most welcome to the stream. Come, stay, have a good time, chat shit, talk shit. I know I do plenty. My God, I need more tea. I think that's one of the problems. I just haven't had enough tea, honestly. But yeah, that is Robert de Visé, his Prelude in G major. Don't ask me to say everything in French, because as you can tell, my accent is garbage, and we're gonna leave it where it belongs, in the trash. But Visé is one of my obsessions. He's been in most of my recitals that aren't English or Italian focused, and it's just, I don't know, there's something so delightfully meaty about everything he does, and I feel like he takes better advantage of the theorbo than almost any other theorbo composer, just for all of the campanella stuff, like in the Allemand, for example. You know, that's the thing. So it's just the way that he hops around the whole fretboard is amazing to me. Now, when you're a little rusty on it and you've been playing the Renaissance lute for however long, well, then it goes a little sideways sometimes. But, you know, who's counting? You know what? I feel like we're going to keep going with some of this, but we're not going to go straight down the list because, you know, only morons do that. Of course. Let's see. I'm looking... Ooh. Can I still play this one? Are you still there? I think I played this one. Oh, yes. Strained that one long enough, but I was trying to remember that one earlier. It's just been stuck in my head all day. Just the Couperin Rameau music has been just floating around the mind constantly. Let's see. Where should we go? What should we do? Of course, if there are any requests, I'm more than open to requests, because why the hell not, I say. Let's see, that's the music. Concerto d'Espagnol, which is this. Yes, I do remember this one. Yes, indeed they are. Welcome, Mr. Caulfield. Welcome. You are very, very welcome to be here. Yes, indeed. They are scanned copies of an original. I wish I could say my handwriting was that perfect. However, my mentor did always try to train me to actually do it, so believe it or not, I've been practicing properly in a pen tip that is not at all historically accurate or inspired, but it's, it's decent. Decent. But yes, it is a copy of an original. In fact, let me see if it says. This is the manuscript of Monsieur, what's his name? Sazenet. Yeah, there you have it. And it was in the library of so-and-so de Sazenet. And it's one of two competing manuscripts for the actual sort of, the written style for Vizet's music. Because there's also a Paris manuscript which has the same things, but it's also pretty similar. Not quite the same though. Oh yeah, no, I'm glad you got to make it by. I'm sorry, I did see your message. I've just been honestly running around and just losing my mind a little bit in the last few days. So my apologies for not getting back to you sooner, frankly. But yeah, welcome. We're honestly just chilling. I can't stay on for too much longer, sadly, because it's going to be quite the busy night as well. I wonder, however, I've just been screwing around and just messing around with some Vise because I was doing some Correlli, but Correlli, as Correlli will sometimes do, kind of kicked my ass a little bit because, what do you call it? Messing around and trying to record yourself is always a challenge. Ooh, here we go. This is something actually I'm much more familiar with, even at the G major. Yes. Get that C sharp in here. Come on, we need it. Yeah, honestly, that's one of the things that has kind of inspired my entire outlook on music. The way that there is, like, always more than one attested version of something, and they're always completely different. Because when you think about it, right, when you think about it, the music was mostly passed along orally, right? So if somebody hears it, then you go along and you don't exactly have a copy machine, and you probably don't have time to go hunt down a manuscript and write down note for note. So you approximate it by writing it down by hand from memory. So it was always a little bit more free. And also, like, the performers themselves were versed in, like, improv, and they pretty much improved half of what they did. Hell, like, I improv, like, half of what I do. Like, when I'm just not playing off of sheet music, everything I do is improv. And people ask if I've written my own music, and I'm like, no, but, you know, if you caught me in an off moment and wrote down what I'm just doing in my off moments, sure, I could probably write a book of music. So one of these days. But for now, I'm just going to dive into a little Vise, because Vise is an addiction as far as I'm concerned, and a lifestyle. God, I think, as much as I think like the E minor is probably the meatiest of a lot of his music, I just love the D major so much. And also for all the analogous D major stuff. Let's see, what do we got? And by the way, part of the reason I'm jumping around this bookmarked stuff is purely because it's all kind of mixed up and a little bit all over the place in this manuscript. I think it was written more out of expediency of space on the page rather than what goes where necessarily. And with that, I've actually even heard this weird story of like a very accomplished lutenist out there, like who's a gray hair, who's been around for a long time and recorded everything. He once actually was advising a friend of mine about the order of his suite. Now, if you study music, you know that a suite is almost always done in the same order. It's the prelude, allemande, and then I think what is usually courant, jig, and then bourrée, and a few other things, like mixed in a few places. But like he was like, no, they're not written in that order. Why would you do it in that order? Because that's how a suite goes. Are you serious? Like, so it's just weird. I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to be that guy. But it's just interesting that people take the manuscripts sometimes for more value than they're actually worth. More so out of their context almost. Yeah, definitely. That's actually been my long time goal, just to get good at improv, because I'm kind of like, I never learned improv when I was younger. I play the violin, and nobody taught me that. I just learned how to play off the page really well. Suzuki method, 100%. So no shame to anybody who's done that. It's just, a different way of doing things. And I frankly just I'm so envious of people who can improvise really, really well. Like a friend of mine, Nicolo Seligman, who's also on YouTube. He's one of the most gifted improvisers I know, and I've sort of looked up to his abilities with that for a very, very long time. But I think I'm finally starting to get there myself. But it's just a matter of building up the confidence and keeping at it over time, right? It's a whole art unto itself, really. Let me see if I've still got the allemande under my fingers. And there you have it. It's actually still not in my fingers. We've learned. But, yeah, I've actually started taking this whole thing seriously of not trying to sight read when I'm actually on stream. But, again, I don't know if you caught it. I was actually going to do some Correlli this evening, and Correlli just kicked my ass, like, in, the hardest way possible. So I was like, you know what? We're hopping away from this, because just something about it sat so wrong with me. So we're over here. We're just chilling. And I think I'm going to play one more Bizet. I think this one I still actually have, the sarabande. The slowness of sarabandes has always stuck with me as one of the most beautiful things in Baroque music, because we know from, or at least it's sort of a commonly accepted tradition, that sarabandes are generally relatively slow, but we don't have any tempo markings anywhere in early music, so you kind of have to guess. And most of the time people make their guess, an educated guess, based off of what the fastest non-ornamental rhythm is. But sarabandes, we have a pretty good idea, we're probably a little bit slow from their description, and from the way they're written, it's pretty suggestive. Oh, thank you. By the way, I would have said thank you earlier, but be warned, there's a delay on my stream for reasons and bandwidth and all that nonsense. But, yeah. No, thank you. I'm so glad you are patient and were able to enjoy that shambles that was the allemande. But hopefully we'll be able to... pull it together for the sarabande. Oh yeah, don't worry, you'll get some more Correlli. Next time I'll have it a little bit more prepared and a little bit more under lock and key, because my god, was that a shambles. I'm so glad you missed it, actually. But this one is one of my favorites. Just the way it has a kind of plodding feeling, but it's serene and gorgeous. Hopefully I'll do it justice. Wish me luck. Why you do this to me? Check it out. Look at this. Right at the very, very, very end. Yeah. The one risk with lutes. But either way, that saraband has always spoken to my heart. Just the syncopations with the third beats, because not just the way that the emphasis of the saraband works. Just gets to my heart. Excuse me. Yeah, that makes me feel amazingly better. This whole saraband. I love it. So, I think I can end on either that note, or should I do one more? I feel like I want to do another, but I feel like I might be overstaying my welcome. You know what? I'm going to see if I can do one more. The Logistil, which was absolutely a wonderful thing. It's from the opera Roland. I know. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Welcome to the stream right now, by the way. It's a pleasure to have you. And I won't be on for much longer, sadly. But I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Let's see if we got this one in the bag. I want to try to end on one more note because I too must tire and I have many other things that I must attend to this evening. Yes, even at 9 o'clock at night there is yet more to do. But otherwise, do enjoy this. I'm going to play the Logistil, which I think was from Lully's opera. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was from Roland. And again, French pronunciation. Yeah. Yes, if you want to hear more of all this nonsense, I've got a whole bunch of nonsense all over YouTube, but I've actually got a whole bunch more coming out soon. I'm actually going to post a bit more about that on Patreon tomorrow, so if you want to see that, by all means, hit up all Patreons, do the things, and otherwise subscribe here. You'll see plenty more. But meantime, Roland should be absolutely beautiful. It's got one of those beautiful sort of sustained bass lines, and it's so meaty. Meaty is the word that I'd use. Yes. Just yes. That's the one. That's perfect. It makes me feel so much better. I don't know what it is, but I think it's all the bass stuff that a theorbo can do that makes me just fall so deeply in love with it. I love my Renaissance lute. Don't get me wrong. Rennie is, was my first love of the lute, and is probably still my best lute, actually. And the one I'm most facile with. But there's something about the nice bass of a good baritone with the theorbo that just even to this day, calms my heart. Yeah, there's a whole story behind that, like why I came to Lute in the first place. Like how it just calmed my heart after stressful days at work. I play my violin. I love my violin, but it feels like it takes so much energy to play the violin and actually just, do the thing. The oboe, not as much. Thank you, both of you. I'm really so glad you enjoyed it. That's actually why I'm here, just because, I love to just play music and I want to just chat with people and I, hope to entertain. So always feel welcome to come on back. I know, Mr. Caulfield, you already know the whole shtick. I'm going to be here as regularly as possible. The live streams stay up for the patrons, but otherwise you'll catch me every Monday and Wednesday, at least in the evenings. The Friday ones, those are a little bit up in the air at the moment because reasons. My day job stuff is kind of getting complicated. I have to rejigger that. Either way, schedule, Mondays, Wednesdays. It's all in the comments. Or in the comments. Description. It's like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, check it all in the description. I just hang out, do the thing, come on back. I'm always looking for good company, and you can always bet your ass there'll be some damn good music, or at least something hilarious to laugh at. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to toddle off. I've got, some more tea to make. I've got work to do. You know the deal. But it's been excellent having you. Have a wonderful night, my friends. And I'll try to catch you guys myself later on. Peace out. Ciao. Damn, I need to really fix that so it's not just starting soon.